Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. This is a video in my lovely world, and actually, wait a minute, stop the music, stop the music! Okay, I love my beginning music, but I actually have a very special song to play that was written to me, specifically about mornings in my world. So instead, for once, I'm going to play that at the start of the video instead of my normal song.
Every day I wake up in my world, I go outside on the balcony and greet the day with a smile. I look around the scenery before I head back in, when I see a friend appear wearing a big old grin. He baked me a cake for breakfast, prepared me for the day. He baked me a cake for breakfast to help me on my way. Travel along my corridors, heading to my kennels, where I'll pick out one of my dogs to take along on my travels, on to the garden of love, on to the signs that glitch, to shout out amusing remarks, and add the names to the pic.
Okay, so that was a song that was sung by Lycrim? Hopefully I'm not saying that name wrong. I don't actually know what her gamer tag is yet, so if she gives me her gamer tag, I will add that to the Love Garden instead. But yeah, she just sent me that video on YouTube of her singing that song about mornings inside my lovely world, and I thought that I would share it with you. And if you want to actually see the video that she sent me, I will be leaving that as a link in the description if you want to go and check it out. So yeah, thank you very much for that, and welcome to my Love Garden. You can maybe write another song about you being in the Love Garden now, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the video proper. It was a bit weird, it was kind of nice just having that sort of soothing introduction rather than me just rambling on at you like I normally do at the start of the video. But in this video, I'm going to be joined by Breadstick, a very old Minecraft helper that has been helping me for a very long time, and he's showing his face again. Also iBallistic Squid, who I'm sure most of you know, and Alpha Lee, who is pretty much as regular in these videos as I am, so it's nice that he's going to be joining me. And we've got a lot to get done in this video, so I should probably get started. What I'm going to do for the first half of the video is start building Stampy's Hot Buns, which is my bakery. And I've actually built Stampy's Hot Buns in quite a lot of other people's worlds, but I've never actually built one in my own world, so I feel like I'm kind of missing out on one. And then we're going to go to sleep, and then in the morning we're going to head over to my fun land, and we're going to go and play my sheep shearing game, which is now 100% finished, so I'm really looking forward to that. But first I'm going to start building my hot buns, and I know I want to build it here, but I'm not exactly sure where. You might have noticed that I've actually added a new path. Leading from here, there's kind of a funky checkered wooden path here, which leads all the way over here to where my little minecart station is. And there's actually a lot of ground that was here, which I've actually chiseled away just to make this area a bit flatter, so I can build some sort of village or something around here. I can build a few shops and maybe a little hotel or something in this area. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that in future videos, but I'm going to start off with, of course, the most important shop, Stampy's Hot Buns, my famous bakery. It's a bit weird that there's Stampy's Hot Buns in so many other people's worlds, but I never had one in my world, so this one has to be the best ever. And the idea is to kind of try and make it look a bit like a cake, kind of like, I don't know, kind of a bit like a gingerbread house, but not as if it is actually a cake, not as if it's made out of cake. Like, I want it to look like it is a real building that just happens to look a little bit like a gingerbread house. That's what the plan is. And I also want it to be a completely self-sufficient bakery. So there's going to be the main shop, and then I'm going to have a little kitchen full of furnaces, as well as like a little garden out the back, where I can have like a wheat farm, and I can have some chickens out there and a cow to get milk, you know, as if I can make like I can gather everything that I need to make cake in just one place, rather than having to keep going back to my house or something. So that's the plan, and I have no idea exactly how I'm going to do this, so I guess I'm just going to have to kind of work out as I go along. I don't want it to be too big, I don't want it to be massive. I kind of like sort of nice little cute small houses rather than massive ones, so I think that should do. So if the doors are here, if I have double doors, does that kind of work out? 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, yeah. So then if I go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, 12, then hopefully this should be a nice little box. And I'm actually going to use snow for the roof. I was either going to use snow or white wool, but I thought snow might look a bit nicer. And it's also easier to gather than having to go around shearing sheep and stuff. And there we go, the first cake, the first Stampy's Hot Buns cake. Although that is an official one. You've got to be careful, there's a lot of counterfeit Stampy's Hot Bun cakes, and you want to be careful that you're getting an official one. And the way you can tell whether you're having a official Stampy's Hot Buns cake or a counterfeit one is how tasty it is. If the cake is really, really like unnaturally yummy, then you know it's going to be a Stampy's Hot Bun cake. That's the only way to be able to tell for sure. Yeah, so the plan is I'm going to have this keep going up like that, and then the roof, I'm thinking of making it pointed, and then just using all snow on the top. And I also want to have windows with kind of just snow around them as well. I think might look quite cool. So if the windows can be there, what I also want to do might look quite good is having it so that the windows are as if they're open, and as if, oh, sorry, don't mean to do that. No, sit down, Barnaby, stay where you are, Barnaby. No, don't, stop hopping on your bum. They look so silly when they jump around like that. Stay. Come here, Squid. It's all right. He's trained. Now, come here, Squid. If you go to him and if you say hello and introduce yourself properly, then hopefully you should get along. Okay? No, run away. Okay, no, forget that. Barnaby's after you. No, Barnaby, stop it. Stay where you are. Look at him sideways jumping along there. Oh, that looks so ridiculous. You can go down under stay under there, Squid. Don't come up. Stay under the water. Under the sea. Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have some windows at the front here. And I want to do some cakes actually on the windows, like as if they're cooling down. I think it might look quite cool. So if I go up a bit higher here, and then I'll start doing snow for like the pointed top. And hello, Barnaby, are you alright? Do you want to sit down somewhere? You go sit there in the minecart. Go give him a push, Lee. You can send him to the Funland if you want. That's where we're going to be going in a minute anyway. Because I was singing the song at the beginning, I realised I didn't mention which dog I was taking, but I was taking Barnaby. It was quite a rush. Like, she sang it quite quickly. Like, at the beginning, she was sort of like, he wakes up in the morning, goes on his balcony, has some cake, and then she suddenly goes, then she gets a dog, then goes to the love garden, and I had to really rush to try and get through it all. That's why I had some swiftness potions, which Lee made me before the video. So yeah, if I go about this height with wood, and then I'm considering doing it like a row alternating between snow and wood. Let me see how tall this is. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I don't think that will be too tall. So it is kind of a bit like how cakes are. Like, I don't want it to look like it is actually a cake. That's why I'm using like wood rather than, I don't know, what else could I use? Like brown wool or something. So if I could do like 2. So I could go 2 wood, 2 snow. Let me just see if this will actually add up or whether the dimensions will be all wrong. I think this might actually just about be right. Yeah, if I could just do this around the whole outside, and then I just do all snow at the top. And so it will kind of look like a big cake, which is good. I mean, at least people will know what they're getting. At least no one's going to go to Stampy's Hot Buns to try and buy like a wheelbarrow or something. They're going to know what they're getting when they see the massive cake on the horizon. And so yeah, I'm going to do some tables inside. I'm going to have like a little seating area and a counter. I'm going to have some cakes on display, and then it doesn't add up. I thought this would all link up okay. Okay, well, I mean, this corner doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, if I was an absolute perfectionist... Oh, no, it might do, actually. I think that if you jump up there, and we do that there, and then 2 snow there, and then wood there, and then... Oh, no, it doesn't add up. It doesn't quite work. Okay, well, this corner's fine. This does fine as it is. And yeah, so then the row above here will just be all snow. I'm actually go in one, actually, because it's all going to be leading up to a point. I might go all up one and in like that, and then go around like this, then have this all snow. And this is going to be like the icing of Stampy's Hot Buns. And I have no idea what I'm going to do inside yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. I want it to be quite colourful, and I want it to be quite happy inside. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it. But yeah, I'm going to have a counter kind of like how Squid's already started down there. And then all I need to do is add the garden where I can have some cows and chickens and some wheat growing and stuff. But sadly, because we do have to go and play the sheep shearing game, I make it sound like a chore. I've been waiting to play this game for ages. We're probably going to have to go and abandon Stampy's Hot Buns for now and go and head over to the Funland. So if we all go and head over there now, and I'll show you what it looks like completely finished. But here we go. We can get a good idea of what Stampy's Hot Buns will look like so far. I think it looks okay so far. I mean, I've not done much, but I can already tell this is going to be quite a nice looking bakery down there. And it looks like Breadsticks built himself a lovely dirt house there. That's grand, isn't it? And I actually got another swiftness potion, so I might quickly splash myself with that. And if we all go and head over to the Funland and sleep in the room over there, and then in the morning we can go and play. Actually, I suppose we don't really need to sleep because we're going to be inside. Touch wood, we shouldn't have to really worry about any googlies. That's the plan anyway. So, yeah, as long as we all get over to the Rubik's Cube safely without getting killed by anything, we should be okay. There seems to be quite a lot of connections problems. When we were trying to start this video, there's a lot of problems with people not being able to join the game and lagging out and things not loading in. So hopefully everyone is going to be able to load in the world enough that they can get over to the Rubik's Cube, and yeah, we should hopefully be able to play it. But while everyone's trying to make their way over here, I'm just going to quickly go to it and just explain the rules for everyone and just sort of show you how it looks. Also, you might see in the distance, Squid has decided to build a house over here in the Funland. He didn't want to do what everyone else has done. He didn't want to build a house in the little village, so he's built himself a massive model of his space over in the Funland. He's always been a modest person, Squid. Yeah, and he's built a little house inside of it. But yeah, this is what it looks like completely finished. And I know I've explained the rules a few times, but it was never completely done when I explained in the past. So yeah, there's a sheep in each pen. When that block rises, the game will start. Everyone's going to have 5 dye of their colour and shears, and they've got to come up here and dye the sheep and shear them to try and get enough wool to pile up a tower to try and get up to their button, and when they press the button on their side, they win. And I've also finished the song. You may remember in my last video, I was actually down here trying to make a little song play for when you win. And so if I just dig down here, I show you how the song is. If I just go down here, I'm getting hurt by something. Are you okay, Barnaby? Oh, there's all googlies over here. Go on, get him, Barnaby, get him. Oh, look at that whack from that sword. Oh no, where's Barnaby? Are you okay? Barnaby, don't run in by yourself. Come on. No. Don't you dare die, Barnaby. Come on. You're my oldest dog now. After Cedric's died, you're my oldest dog. Go on. There you go. You can eat the pork chops. So yeah, that's pretty much how the game will be. Let me just very quickly go and show you how the music will play. So when you press the button, something will land on this pressure pad, and you will hear this. Yay! I know it's not a proper song, but it's about the best that I could do. And I'm going to very quickly show you Squid's house as well as we wait for Breadstick to get over here. Squid's house. Oh, it's got cake at the front. Sorry, Squid, I kind of ate one of your cakes there. Hope you don't mind. Oh, this is nice. A nice sofa. You can sit here and look very closely at the TV or painting, wherever this is supposed to be. I hope that painting was dry, otherwise my nose would get paint on the end. And oh, lots of cake. Good. I like the way you've decorated it. It looks very nice up here, Squid. I like using cake as decoration. Also, you may have noticed, I got a pen here full of spare sheep, and there's also a mushroom in it. And I've actually got a mushroom biome, which is crazy because I made this world before that update. But there's actually an island over there somewhere, which doesn't look like a mushroom biome, but it's covered in mushrooms, like the little mushrooms, not the big ones. And I get mushroom spawning there, so it's kind of cool. I feel like I need to, at some point, bring the mushroom back to my animal farm, and it can join my Piggywigs, Woolies, and Moo-Moos, all of the traditional cows and that. And is Breadstick in the game? It looks like Breadstick hasn't been able to join back in the game. Okay, it looks like then, for the very first go, we're going to have to do it with just 3 players rather than 4, because unfortunately Breadstick's not here. This is just the beta test. This is just the test run to see how well it works. And there's Squid there dressing up as a sheep there inside of the sheep pen. Right, so if we all come over here, and we all need to get our dye and shears, I'm going to go on the... I'm going to be the yellow colour, I think. So I got to go over here, and if I stand on this yellow pressure pad, it should fire me all of my dye and stuff. And there we go. I always drop 1, so I should have shears and dye. Yeah, so you need 5 dye of whatever colour you want to be, plus a pair of shears. And then if we all go inside, then we should be able to start. Yeah, so Squid, if you want to quickly go over there, pick wherever Team Lee was and don't be yellow either. And then I'm going to go press the start button. Then we get in our pods. We'll be ready to go. The first official game. This is quite exciting, especially as I spent so long building it. And I do need to have a proper game with 4 players, but unfortunately, Breadstick did lag out. But this has been quite a good tester. Yeah, so go get your dye and wool, and then very quickly head over here and be careful of the googlies as well. There's an Enderman that's kind of got quite interested in you. And what a mess you've made over here, Breadstick. Not Breadstick, sorry, Ballistic Squid. Firing lapis lazuli all over the force. Oh, you should have 4 dye and then your shears as well, right? So go into your pod. I have now pressed the start button. The countdown has begun. I know, Barnaby, stay careful. Stay careful. You don't want to fight Enderman. They're bigger than you. You're not gonna win that fight. Right, so everyone go into your pods. Everyone go in and get ready. Oh, Breadstick's just joined. If you go over here quickly, you can join in. Right, so I've got my dye ready. I've got my shears. I'm going to have something to eat. So the second that block goes up, we're ready to start. I'm not allowed to shear this sheep until it starts. If I see any of you of naked sheep, I'm not going to be happy. Right, come on. Oh, come on, this is tense. Oh, Breadstick's joined. Breadstick, you need to join the red team if you can. You need to get some red dye and some shears if you want to join in. You might get a late victory. Right, here we go. I think I got an early lead. I think I got up here before everyone else. If I dye these sheep and shear them, then I'm going to quickly run back down to my base, and I'm going to go and shear this sheep down here. And I don't want to dye them all too quick, because I've only got 5 dye. I don't want to run out straight away. And how much have I got? I've got 7 already. I believe I need 13. I think it's 13 blocks you need in order to do it. And see, look, everyone else is here dyeing them. On Barnaby, sit down. Nobody shear my dog. If you shear my dog, then that's cheating. That was good there. That sheep ate some grass and grew its wool back. And you can steal each other's blocks as well. If someone tries to shear a sheep, you can go in and try and steal the blocks just so they can't get them. It's all about the waiting game now. Which sheep is going to eat first? Which sheep is going to fancy some grass? Which one looks hungry? Which one's the hungry sheep? Are you the hungry sheep? I think this one's the hungry sheep. He looks pretty hungry. Who killed him? Breadstick! Why did you come in and kill the sheep? Oh, you've just ruined the game. Okay, well, it is the hungry sheep. I knew it was. Quick, dye it. Oh, no, it got dyed again. Oh, I got it. I got some yellow wool out of it. I won. Right, I'm going to quickly run back down into my base. Oh, good, this one's grown its wool back. I can go and shear that sheep to try and get its wool back. Well, I've got 13 blocks, 14 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm high enough. Press the button. And I've won! I've done it! I won the first ever game! You can hear the music going off! Yay! Oh, that was quite fun. It wasn't a proper game, because for most of it we only had 3 people, and then when Breadstick did join, he just came and killed one of the sheep. Do you know how long it took to get those sheep up there? They are very valuable sheep. It's also why we've got a pen out here full of spare sheep. And then he poisoned me as well. He comes in our game late, he kills one of our sheep, and then he poisons me. You should be ashamed of you, Breadstick. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm ashamed of you, to be honest. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I had good fun nonetheless, and I won. Of course I had good fun. It's always good fun when you win. But thanks for my other opponents for giving up a good fight. It was quite a fun game. I think that if there was 4 of us, that would actually be a really good fun game to play. Sadly though, we have just about run out of time in this video, so hopefully you enjoyed it. And in my next video, I'm going to be continuing building Stampy's hot buns and baking lots of cake and tasty buns. That's the end of this video though, so thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!